What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? I got my co-host with me today. Hey there, Andell Homestead. Good morning. Let me get to the chat so I can see who all is in here. Greener grass grows. Good morning, Janet Smith. Good morning, soil sister. Over on the Facebook side, my Renaissance grandma. I know I missed some people. So it is. Thank you, a banana. Thank you, Psalms. That's my girl. I got something coming for you this week too, Psalms. So be on the lookout for it. It's raining today. I'm hoping I can make it to the post office today. I'm hoping. You know, we are watching Nala, who is very busy, very busy. But she doing good. I looked at so much stuff today. Okay. She is doing great and getting geared up real fast. So let me go back some. Sherman's Family Farm. Good morning, Soil Family. Ruth and Georgia Backyard Garden. Byron, Steph, Brenda, Snails and Garden. What's up, Soil Fam? I'm so glad to see all y'all this morning. And thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up for me. Bright and early. It is cool. It's not cool. It's comfortable. I'm sure it's like 60 degrees, but I'm cold. I'm cold anyway. And it's raining. Oh my God. Like it keep raining. So Nala is doing great. She has had a very busy weekend doing what she does. Sleeping a lot, but you know, kind of restless a lot too. So we are definitely prepared and ready. Hey, Rita's Day. And just waiting, you know, spending a lot of time with her, watching her closely. She does not. What new fruit? Look, Bobby gonna have to talk to you because I think he needs new mango plants. A lot of snails and garden. So we coming to see you real soon, real soon. It's cold. I'm cold too. 14 degrees. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it ain't. It's not cold here, but I'm cold. So we spent the entire weekend here with Nala, watching her. They usually like for you to check her temperature, but Nala doesn't like that. Like most people don't like. Never mind. Nala doesn't like you sticking stuff in her rear end anyway. So rather than the cold. So I told him to give it to the spring. Let's see what's out there do. But Bobby said they done, so we'll just get them a couple more mango trees and start over. You know, we don't give up. But I don't want to stress her out. So we stopped messing with her, trying to check her temperature, and we'll go with what we got. It'll be okay. You know, I know it's okay. Yeah, me neither. And but other than that, she's doing good. She's sleeping pretty good. You know, she'll get up and walk around in circles and panting a little bit. But she is at day 60 today. So I think no later than Wednesday, we should have puppies. No later than Wednesday. Yeah. I don't know, Snails. I don't know if any survived. I don't know. I'm not going to say. I say, let's give it time and we'll see. That's what I say. But, of course, you know, we'll just get more mango trees because they were flowering. A lot of them were. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, that was a freak code and things happen. Dragon Queen, number 1. Good morning, soil sister. How you doing? So I forgot my hot chocolate. Hold on a second. I was running with the dogs and forgot. Wrong side. My Land of Plenty cup. Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Yes. Covered here in ice. Oh my God. 28 degrees. 30. Oh, thunderstorms today. Freezing rain. Oh man. Praying for y'all. Just stay safe. Hot chocolate. Yes. In my Andale cup. So it's mine when Bobby not here. Of course, I have cayenne in there. Put cayenne in my hot chocolate or coffee or water or something every single day, at least once a day. So I wanted to talk about, I know snail, but let's wait for the warm weather and see what it do. Ziggy, good morning. So I wanted to talk about some of the herbs we are growing or we will be growing in 2023. So I'm pretty new to this building, my apothecary. So cayenne is one herb we will be growing. So Urban Gardener asks, why do you add cayenne? Cayenne is good for your circulatory system. It will keep your blood moving. It'll warm you up, which I definitely need this morning, but it's good for so many things. Cayenne can, Michelle in the meadow, good morning, Soil Sister. Team Happy, what's up? Cayenne can save a life, honestly. So I'm going to go back to my notes and I'm going to tell you a little bit about cayenne. Cayenne can boost immunity, so it's good for your immune system, prevent nasal congestion, help with digestion, lower risk, asthma risk, enhance blood circulation, tackles arthritis, which I definitely need. What's up, Sunday Backyard Farmer? Prevents cancer, weight loss, can help aid in weight loss. It kills pests, so it's good for pests too. That's not why I'm drinking it, but and keep pests away. It's a toothache relief and it reduces inflammation. That is why I drink cayenne every single day. I put it in teas. I made a tincture, so that's what I put in here, tincture. So it's good for so many things. But I always say, my thing. Do your research, check it out, make sure it's good for you. But cayenne is great. It's great. You don't taste it, it give it a little bit of a little tiny kick. I don't like hot stuff, but I can drink this with no problem. So I put a little bit of a tincture in my coffee or tea. Um, I put it in my water, juice, whatever I'm drinking. I put a little bit in there every single day. So tinctures. So when I make my tinctures, I use alcohol. Tinctures can be made with glycerin or other different carriers. I use at least 100% alcohol. Most of the time I use Everclear. And what I do is I'll mix whatever like cayenne and Everclear in a jar. Every day I'll shake it for a couple weeks, which cayenne tinctures can be ready in 2 weeks. I let it sit at least 6 weeks because I want to make sure it's doing its thing right. So um tinctures are just natural meds or non-synthetic meds that we make here at home. Good morning, everybody. I have not spoken to. I see a few people. I just started to build my apothecary. I bought 15 acres 2 years ago, remodeled my home, clean property, add flowers and a few trees last year. Plan to add more this year. That's the thing. You start small, you grow big. 15 acres is a lot. A lot. Grain alcohol work, yes. So I use a lot of Everclear. Um, So one of the things we will be growing this year, and some of these things are not just herbs, they are multi-purpose. We eat corn. We love corn around here, as Andell probably know, because she had corn when she came here to visit. Corn is great to eat, but then you want to keep the corn silk to make a tincture. Why are we growing corn this year? Um, could you just add it to what you eat or drink and not make a tincture? You can. You can. You can season your food. Oh, sorry. This is Facebook, so let me put it up. You can season your food with a little cayenne pepper. I freeze dried our cayenne. We grow cayenne, I freeze dried, and then you didn't miss the whole live. um and then I powder it. Sometimes we use cayenne for different things like chili or something, but not too often. When Bobby cook, he'll use cayenne, but I use it to make teas, tinctures, salve, which I'm gonna make a huge batch of cayenne salve this week, hopefully. Nala let me make some salve, but it's good to get those muscles going again. And I sent some to Andel, just a little sample to Andel. I sent some to a few people, and Andel called me a couple days before her cruise, and she said, "Oh my God, that cayenne salve is amazing." She said, "I rubbed my hands. I couldn't hardly hold my coffee cup, which is not good for Andel because she drank coffee every day." She said, "I couldn't hardly hold my coffee cup. I rubbed some of that cayenne salve on my hand, and it was great." So, yeah, I need a bucket. Good morning, Indiana. So, corn tincture is corn silk. Y'all see that person? Come speak, babe. He just ran off. Um, Corn silk is good for.
What's up, fam?
He can't just pop in and not say good morning at least, right? So corn silk, you want that for urinary tract infections, kidney stones, bed wetting, bladder infections. Corn silk, not just to eat, but also as I have a tincture anyway, but then I have some to make a tea. Yes, small coffee grinder work for grinding most of everything. So yeah, that'll be good. Am I with you? Oh my goodness, y'all are funny. So another thing we'll be growing again this year, blue butterfly pea. Blue butterfly pea. I put that in what do we call it? Um Queen's Comfort. It promotes graceful aging. And we love to age gracefully around here. Um Provides antioxidant support, skin support, and ease stress. Blue butterfly pea. So we will be growing blue butterfly pea again. We don't grow goldenrod, however, we do forage for it. We probably got enough goldenrod that lasts a couple years, but why not get it fresh every year? So good for eyes, blue butterfly pea flower. Yep, I love making lemonade with that stuff. I love it. Um, Goldenrod, we'll forage for it. We won't grow it here, but it's great for so many things. Inflammation, muscle spasms can help. It's a diuretic, can help lower your blood pressure, treats UTIs, kidney stones, and can heal wounds. So, blue butterfly pea grow well there. So, if you're not growing, you don't have to per se grow goldenrod if it just pop up in your area. We just forage for it and get tons of goldenrod. So we will definitely make sure we have more fresh goldenrod this year, even though we have a lot. And Dale says she's gonna be growing blue butterfly pea this year. G Mama grows. This is not medical advice. Please do your own research. Yes. Do you just wash and dry the corn silk, then put it in the moonshine? Yes. Basically, that's all you do. You don't even have to dry it, Kimberly. You can just wash it and put it in your jar and put your alcohol in there. And then you have um, a tincture, uh, corn silk tincture, which is good. But we did dry some because if I just want to make tea with it, at least I can just get some and make the tea. So, do you have a link to the list you will grow? I don't have a link. But that's why I decided to just talk about it during this live. Tampa Barbecue Queen, good morning. I haven't seen you and I've been worrying about you. I hope you are well. Happy Monday. I don't have a list, but I will make a list for you if for that'll help. But these are just some of the things and most everything. Thank you, G Mama Groves. I go by this book. When we have a plant, a flower, or something, I look in this book and see what are the benefits Is it going to benefit us? Will we need it one day? What are we doing? So I will make a list for you. Let me see, make sure I haven't skipped anything. Goldenrod, hibiscus, sorrel. We will be growing sorrel again this year, even though we have tons of it. I love um I love the fact of having fresh herbs. So some people will say, well, I got enough to last me a while. I love fresh. So every year we can grow it. I want to grow it and replenish our stock. So we will be growing Jamaican hibiscus again this year, which is great. Everybody loves hibiscus tea. So we will be growing that. Cacao. Hopefully our cacao plant will survive the winter, which is not over yet. But what does hibiscus do? I forgot. So let me go back. Hibiscus, they say, will lower blood pressure and cholesterol, promotes weight loss, fights bacteria, supports your liver, fights inflammation. It's an antioxidant and full of vitamin C. So got some cacao fruit right now. I need cacao snails. I need cacao for chocolate tea. So we do grow cacao, and the pods are great for chocolate tea, which have no caffeine in them. You're not using the inside per se, you're just using the outside of the shell. Antioxidants, magnesium for heart health, muscles, nerve function, iron, zinc, immunity boost, and help brain function. That is cacao. Chocolate tea. We just call it chocolate tea. I am going to grow fever this year. I just got seeds. Cayenne, we talked about. We're growing cayenne again this year. Pine needles. We grow pine needles, tons of them. So pine needles, no, cacao is not easy to grow, Ms. Rita, unfortunately. It's not easy to grow. It's a tropical plant, and it is very difficult to grow. But I would never tell somebody, don't try it. Because depending on where you are, well, yeah, I wouldn't say don't try it, just if you can protect it. Some people grow cacao indoors. They do need sun and heat because they are tropical plants, but I would definitely try it. Give it a try if you want to. I think you'll do good. The seeds and eat the pulp. That's right. What kind of pine needles? So pine needles is a tricky one. You have to definitely know your pine needles. We grow cacao in zone 8B. You definitely want to know your pine needles because it's certain kind of pine that you can grow. That you want to forage for to be able to make tea. Pine needles are good. Vitamin A, good for the eyesight, hair, skin, improve red blood cells, inflammation, arthritis, muscle ache, soreness, and mental clearness. But it's just certain kind of pines. So I would highly suggest you to do your research on that one and make sure you collecting the right pine. If I need to hibiscus like yesterday for blood pressure, Kim, email me. I have hibiscus seeds I can send to you. So email me at blacktropicalhomestead.com and I will get you hibiscus seeds. Great information. That's our soil brother over there, Sunday Backyard Farmer. I have white pine needles. So yeah, it's a couple different pine needles that you can use, but you definitely want to make sure you are getting the right ones and doing right by them. Moringa. So y'all know we consume moringa every single day around here because moringa helps tremendously. Orlando Gardner, we went to his house a couple months ago. He had huge moringa trees, and I was already playing with moringa, but he said he gave us so much information on moringa, and he said consistency. That's what it all boiled down to, staying consistent. I came home, made that moringa tea, drank it every day, and my goodness, my back felt so much better than it had felt in forever. Consistency. So moringa, but moringa, I tell everybody, check out the benefits of moringa. I think every single household in the entire world should grow at least one moringa plant. At least one. Try it, or at least find moringa and purchase it. If you can get it from a source where it's fresh and they freeze drying it or dehydrating it, I would say go that route. But moringa is probably very top of our list for herbs to grow. But we are definitely growing moringa again this year. Forage for chives. I got tons of chive seeds. I was trying to figure out, am I going to plant chives? I'm sure I will because I want all the herbs. So I think I got enough. Wormswood, lavender. I will grow lavender again. I grow lavender all the time. And I grow lavender because our friend Lovey, she loved the lavender plants. You know, aside for all the benefits, the calming, you can make essential oils with it. So many things you can do. Teas, the calming effect that lavender bring, and then it smells so good. We'll be definitely making lavender. Aren't some pines used to make cleaners? Yes, some pines I use to make cleaner. I only use apple cider vinegar and the citrus pills, whether it's orange, lemon, grapefruit. I just take the pills, put them in apple cider vinegar, and let them sit for a while. And that's our all-purpose cleaner. And now we make our apple cider vinegar, so that make it all a little better. What's up, David Corey? We are doing great. How are you doing? Reba, good morning, Soil Sister. I'm going to click through these. Good morning, everyone. So happy to see y'all here this morning. Ever need moringa? You can find it growing wild all over here. Yes, West Palm. You can find moringa everywhere in West Palm. Moringa helped me. My doctor took me off my blood pressure medicine. Isn't that a blessing? That's the biggest blessing of all. Don't ever let the doctors or anybody, Gina, Soil Sister, tell you that you'll be on this for the rest of your life. I mean, don't let them do that to you. Doctors or people will tell you you'll be on this med for the rest of your life. If you're a diabetic, you can never reverse this. It'll never get better. All you can do is change this, that, and the third and stay where you at. No. Don't let them tell you that. Check into these herbs. Grow them. Use them. Order them if you need to. Do what you need to do to get these herbs in your system because it'll change your life. I'm telling you. Let's see. Mint, will definitely grow mint again this year. We use a lot of mint in our teas and different things. Lemongrass. I use lemongrass for so many different things. I make essential oil with it. My husband needs lemongrass oil for the bees. I'm not exactly sure why, but he do need it. We'll be growing plantain this year, which is good for bee stings and different things. The South is rosemary. We will be growing rosemary. I like cooking steak and going out there and getting rosemary. But I also put rosemary in focused tea. People that have issues focusing or remembering things, rosemary is a good thing for them. Even though I put other things in it with the rosemary, but rosemary is good, and we are growing that again. Cinnamon. Your rosemary survived. Let me tell you, you can ignore rosemary and it'll do great. Rosemary don't like for you to pay it any attention. Just go get you some when you need it. Rosemary is good. Let's see. Cinnamon. We are growing cinnamon, but it'll be a while before we can harvest off this tree. But we are growing Ceylon cinnamon, which is the best cinnamon ever. So you definitely want to look into cinnamon. What else? Which other one are we growing? Elderberry. I've added moringa echinacea, and this thing is cut off. I don't know why, but okay. This year, I already have rosemary and mint. Elderberry is a good one to grow. Your rosemary died. It's snowing up there though, right? G Mama grows. So Gold Cola is a good one. Hey, Cassandra, sweet savory. Good morning, all you beautiful people. Um, Gold Cola is a good one to grow. If anyone have problems with memory, or you want to keep your mind sharp, she fires. I'm gonna talk about her in a second. I love this lady. Um, Gold Cola is good. We got Gold Cola from we are now growing Gold Cola. Even though I have a lot of Gold Cola, I I purchased Gold Cola a couple months ago, and I'm hoping it survived the summer. I mean the winter. I'm hoping it survived. But Gold Cola is good for the memory. Where does one go to find cinnamon? Somebody sent us a cinnamon plant. I'm not sure where they got it from, but somebody sent us a cinnamon plant, and it's doing great. Actually, it's outside and it's doing really, really good. We have no issues um with our cinnamon at all. Um, Pineapples. Pineapples have so many benefits. Inflammation being one. So you eat the inside of the pineapple, which we prefer ours freeze dried now, but the outside for pineapple tea is great for inflammation. So we will always grow pineapple. We consider it a fruit and a herb, a fruit and a herb, pineapple. So that's one we'll be growing. Duval, good morning, soil sister. Miss Marie, um, propolis. We growing bees. We growing bees. So we can get propolis from the bees, which have tons of benefits. Um, bees can you can make about 300 plus items just from bees. So growing bees is a thing too. Dang, I love pineapples. That's right, She Fires. I'm gonna tell y'all who She Fires is. We met She Fires, My Vivid Life. She was My Vivid Life. We used to call her Vivid, and I had to remind myself, don't call her Vivid because it's My Vivid Life. I mean, it's She Fires now. Y'all check out my sister. She Fires. I need to email her back because I want to introduce her to people like My Fly Family and a regular gun guy, because they have a meetup coming up in a couple months that is very close to She Fires, and we'll be there. But it's great, the community. The 2A community, we need them. Just like the 2A community need us and the preppers. We shouldn't be all these separate communities. We should be one big community because we all need to eat. We all need to stay healthy. And this is what I think: health. Herbs are health. Herbs are food. And we all need to stay protected. And we learn how to protect ourselves from community, the 2A community, and people like She Fires and My Flat Family. So y'all go check out She Fires. She was in Vegas. She was in Vegas at the shot show. I think Bobby going next year. But yeah. Oh, I need that encyclopedia. This one is great. I, along with a moringa tree, every household should have one of these. You know, I think it's important to not depend on this and depend on this and taking notes. I write down, even though I have this book, I still write down things so that I can know what's going on. And sometimes when I write it, it set in better than just reading it. But pineapple, when I cut the skin off my pineapple, I usually boil it, and I add mango skin to it, and cayenne, rosemary, turmeric, lemon, and I just make a tea and I drink it it lasts about 10 days when I make that tea. if it lasts that long. But I drink a cup every day until it's gone, and it's good for so many things. So pineapple, I own our herb list. Propolis, bees. Growing bees is on our herb list. Um, Apples is on our herb list because, thank you, Andel. We use the skins from the apple or the apple to make apple cider vinegar. So, can you dry the pineapple and mango tea? Yeah, you can dry it. You can dry it for later. I love dandelion tea. I haven't had dandelion tea. So other things we growing like bee balm. Um, yes, her My Vivid days. Oh my God, I can remember. She invited us on My Vivid Life one evening to talk about how we met. You know, her My Vivid Life thing was finding love or growing after you hit 40. Where does life go once you hit 40? And she had us on and we talked about how Bobby and I met. Can you find love on the website or social platforms? And actually, that's how me and Bobby met, and we talked about it. It was amazing. Yes, it's a mess. Good morning. We stayed, I think we were on there for hours. Ooh, maybe 6 hours, 8 hours or something. But to have great conversations with great people, and it was just amazing. And that's when we first met She Fires, who was My Vivid Life at the time. But y'all check her out. She is making sure, you know, everybody is safe, and giving you safety tips and different things you should look out for. So she has been a soil sister since day one. And this was about 15 months ago when we first met her. So yeah, awesome connection. I think so. It was great. Yes, some awesome connections. It was amazing. Um, Another thing I'm growing, I have wild lettuce seeds. So I will be growing wild lettuce, which is my number one go-to when I'm in the most pain ever. If I'm in so much pain to the point where um I need a tranquilizer, I get my wild lettuce tincture, and that's what I take. The downside to a wild lettuce tincture is it block all of your pain receptors, and it make you feel like a teenager again. And you have to remind yourself that I'm hurting, and I can't act like it's never there again. But you feel so good to where you want to do a lot of things that you normally don't do. So you have to be careful and remind yourself, I have this injury. Don't forget it, because wild lettuce will make you feel like you have been cured forever. Wild lettuce. So check into wild lettuce. It's a great one. But wild lettuce, you can forage for wild lettuce. You don't have to grow it. I'm going to grow it in a pot. But you don't have to grow it. You can forage for it because it grows most places. I'm not sure when. So check into it. What's up, Lele? Every time I see you, I think about Getty, who is doing great. Food by Faith. What's up, Soil Sister? So for allergies, I see She Fire said she needs something for allergies. We know that I'm gonna go to the book and see what it say. Wild lettuce. Let me tell you. Should I take wild lettuce and hold up? Let's see. So I should take wild lettuce and then go to work out twice a week. But catch up with me. Let me tell you, that wild lettuce will have you on the dance floor. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to let you try that. I'm trying to germinate my wild lettuce seeds. I'm not sure if they need to be cold stratified, but this may be the perfect time for them. But check into that, and that's a lot of people issue with growing some of these herbs. They don't realize that some of this stuff need code. They need to be stratified. So definitely, I say before you drop any seed, you want to see what do I need to do to grow this seed. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What do I need to do to grow this plant? Because Mama tripping. I think she felt the puppies moving around and she'll get to jumping around like all of a sudden. Um, because you basically wasting seeds if you dropping seeds and they're not germinating. So you want them to germinate. All right, let's see what we do for allergies. So in this book, you can look up a herb or you can look up an illness or ailment and see what does this book tell me to do for allergies. So it's telling me go to page 300, allergies. It tells you all about allergies on page 300 and what you can use. So hay fever, elder elderflower. So it depends on what type of allergies you may have because there's a ton of things in here for allergies. So I'll send you this page. She fires, but it's a lot of information about it on there. Popping over to Facebook. Thank you, Andel. I appreciate you. So again, I want to thank everybody who has sent. I'm gonna cut this short, y'all, because Nala is busy. But I always encourage people: herbs are food. Herbs are life. Don't be afraid of them. Do your research. It's so many things. Um, it's so many things that we can do to help ourselves and each other. We just have to do a little research so that we'll know better. And I'll go back next week and we'll start again with one herb of the day or herb of the week so that we can talk about one herb and research it during the week. But you definitely want to check into herbs because they can save lives. Um they can save your organs. They don't just break you down or beat you down like the synthetic medicine can. And most of these herbs, my husband say all the time, most of these herbs um are in the synthetic medicines. They just add so much stuff to it, and that's what make it bad. Well, why do I need all these additive or preservatives to keep this medicine good for such a long time when I can grow it and use it myself, and then I'm just getting this one herb? It's like organic medicine. It's like organic chicken. We got a whole bunch of them in the freezer. So it's so many different things to herbs. Don't be afraid of them. Do your research so you'll know what you're dealing with. Is it for me? Because what may be for somebody may not be for somebody else. It may not be good for you. Like I can drink cayenne. Some people cannot drink cayenne. And it is what it is. But you need to find out. Don't just say, oh, well, Black Tropical said I can drink some cayenne. It's going to warm me up. It's going to help me lose weight. Do this, that, and the third. Well, there's other things that we need to do. No recalls, that part, at all. It's so many things that we can do to help ourselves. Herbs are medicine. This is the book that I refer to every Monday when we talk about herbs. I'm in this book reading a page about some herb. So I encourage everybody to always look into herbs. They are great. There's so many channels out here that talk about building their apothecary. It's important. Just purchase good. Good. It's a good book. You're gonna be happy you got that book. Really getting into tinctures, honey, teas. I've always had, yes. Now and the things that we cook with, we cook with these things and we can also use them for tinctures and teas. So, for a long time I was like, my husband grow all this cayenne. What are we gonna do with it? I never use it. Well, now I use cayenne for somewhat everything. I drink it every day and I don't taste it. I rub it on my back and it feels great. So I'm telling you, just last week I had a bad had a bad stomach bug. Peppermint leaves helped me. Yes, peppermint is good. When I was pregnant, I kept peppermint in my mouth. I kept peppermint or ginger rock in my mouth all the time because whew, my stomach was tore up. It was terrible, but flew away. Good morning, soil family. This week I'll be sowing seeds. A few beekeepers. Good, good. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, all the shares, and all the information. Y'all lean on each other. That's what we here for. To get information from each other, to help each other grow and be knowledgeable in everything. My Renaissance grandma, check her out because she give you all the business. She give you, I'm not sure when she go live, but she dropped dimes over there. So y'all should definitely check her out. We are stronger together. So much stronger together. Thank everybody who has donated to Nala and her puppies. Whew, I feel like I should have a baby shower for her. But y'all have had a puppy shower for her. And we appreciate all the love and support y'all have shown us through these last few weeks and sending things off of her puppy shower list to her. It helped a whole lot because we needed a whole lot of things and I did not realize it. But we appreciate y'all for looking out for Nala and the puppies. Hopefully within the next 24 hours or so, 48 hours, y'all will see puppies. Thank you, Tia. Good morning, Tia. So yeah, we'll be at Next Step Conference in less than a month. Less than 1 month. We'll be at Next Step. So y'all check out Next Step and I will share the link on the community tab so y'all can check it out. We have a coupon code if you decide to join us to come learn about being self-sufficient. It's amazing. It's amazing. I made hamburger buns last night. I was so proud of myself. Because I don't want the big fluffy bread. And I said, I'm not going to buy hamburger buns. I made hamburger buns. They were delicious. And they were soft. And they were thin. Not this big old thick piece of bread. Because Bobby want to eat. He want to taste the meat. So they turned out perfect. Don't have to depend on the store. You don't. You can do it yourself. Yes, puppy. So hopefully by Wednesday, we'll be seeing some movement with these puppies. I will keep y'all posted. Thank y'all again. Y'all will see me again this week because we got a busy week. I got to get going now because you are an amazing cook. Thank you, Andale. I'm going to figure out what we're going to eat when you come. Well, I know we're going to be eating everything. So you'll have to share how you made the bread on a later live. I will. And it's so easy. It's so easy. It might take maybe an hour. That's what rising and everything. So the puppies know it's cold. They like, yeah, I'm gonna stay in and hang out. But I will share how I made the bread. It's so easy. You'll never make. And I use honey. I didn't even use sugar. Some people use sugar. I told Bobby, I said I changed this recipe and I use honey instead of sugar. So what else? What if I can't go to the store and I can't get sugar? I got honey because I grow it in the backyard. So all right, y'all. I will bring y'all updates for puppies and Nala, who is laying in the hallway moaning and groaning. But I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. And we shall see y'all in a couple days. So don't let nobody steal your joy.